And we are live in the Fragonationals. I am Jack Clock.
I am Young Peen.
And today we are going to see a pretty interesting match between Team Worldwide and, so far, our champions, Suco de Laranja.
Suco de Laranja has been showing up to every match prepared. They have done whatever they can to win, and it is paying dividends. Whatever they're doing is working. They got a recipe for success and a guaranteed ticket into the bracket.
Whether it be individual skill or team play, these guys are always able to mop up any competition they can find.
And that brings us to my first point. How big would it be for Team Worldwide, after their absolute highway robbery of their last game, to come out today and pull off a huge upset and knock down Suco de Laranja a couple of pegs, huh?
That would be insane. So far, they have been undefeated under the leadership of Pide Familia. They've just been bulldozing through team after team. They went through Osteoporosis, La Buena Onda, Zoro's Fighting Legion, and I think they've actually fought Team Worldwide once, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if you're mistaken or not, because I don't think I was there. But
well, if this is their first time, then well, I wish them good luck, and I hope they saw my videos. And if this isn't their first time, then, well, they better know what they're going to be doing then.
Whether they face each other or not, both teams have already played each other, you know. Not each other, but they've already played. So there's a lot of research that both teams can be doing already.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about some of the players. You got Pide Familia, a very headstrong leader here, with Pessoa Significante and Risen on his team. All of them just very well-rounded fraggers.
Exactly. Especially Pessoa. That man is able to pull off some ridiculous plays.
And then let's talk about Andres Drava and Maf G. Maf G showing a lot of promise in the last game that he played.
There is something about British Fistful of Frags players that makes them so good, and I think we're about to see that exactly.
Exactly, they're scary. Those British
Fistful
they are. They're scary. They give me nightmares. I had a wet nightmare about one last night.
He just took out Pessoa just like no sweat, and Pide Familia.
Now can he find that whiskey real quick?
And she's taken out by Pessoa as well as Andreas.
And the score is evened up.
I know, right? Just in a few seconds,
Risen,
the tides had turned
close
twice.
enough to the battle.
Pide Familia managed to take out Drava in a final.
And mainly, we've been seeing a lot of clean sweeps.
Bit of technical difficulty. My game crashed.
Well, I'll keep on talking while you don't. Risen right now, moving towards the center of the battlefield. Pide Familia looking for that kill. Oh, and he finds Andres, and he finds Maf G, a double kill right there.
Maf G is getting a double kill. Well, of course he is.
You have got to think of what's going through Drava's head right now, because he's the last man standing. We see him trying to move away from the battlefield. In fact, he's basically out of the battle and letting his teammates maybe try to get one or two of them for him to make a big play. You don't want to be risking your last person's life unless it can win you the game.
Only play your hand if you're the last survivor when you know you're going to be able to win. And right now...
And Drava potentially getting spotted.
Andre's looking for some kills.
Right underneath the others. They're looking for him.
He just snuck right by him. He just snuck right by them.
Oh, but they're probably coming around his flank.
They are. However, he is being protected by Maf G, who has two
Maf G, such a great stretch player. If you have Maf G looking around, hunting down enemies for you, you gotta feel pretty safe about that. But then Drava being caught isn't going to get taken down. He's at 51. One shot from that Remington, he's already down.
Exactly.
Finds
Drava
Pide Familia, the person's already gone down before. Ooh, and he gets a beautiful Remington kick combo.
The Remington is a really powerful weapon, especially in this game mode, where its stopping power is basically the best option for all players.
And we see Basically all of Suco de Laranja using that right-handed.
Swoops in and takes out Pide Familia and helps MFG take out Risen. This match is
Now
so far
they need
looking
to
pretty
take
good.
down that juggernaut. They need to remove
Pessoa.
Pessoa real fast. Pessoa pulling out. Ooh, this is. We
Pull
saw
out some
a lot of
Hedonite
weakness.
maneuvers.
We saw a lot of weakness to barrel tricks. Remember.
Last round. Things aren't looking too good though. For Pessoa as Drava.
Use the barrel.
Drava kind of
gets the trade.
Drava kind of redeeming himself there. He's dropped the ball 2 times, but now he's managed to actually like help the team win the whole game this time.
2 banditos spawned on top of each other.
All
they might be
three
able to
are
get this
nearby.
pick on the death beat.
Yeah,
MFG finds
MFG
himself
did
in
not
a bad
stand
spot.
a chance there.
Oh, not good.
Uh-oh. Drava is once again the final survivor.
Drava showing a good sense of survivability, but unable to reconnect with his team after he survives the early stages of each round. Not a great position for him to be in, and if he wants to find any more success than he has, he needs to find those sneaky picks before the timer runs up and his position is given away.
I think MFG just bought something.
Let's see, MFG still using that Remington is what I see. He might have some tricks up his sleeve, though.
Yeah,
ooh, both of them missing their second shots. Pide Familia finds MFG again.
That leaves it to only one Desperado.
Ooh, and Risen risking his life and taking the pick on Drava.
That was a very close game for both sides there. I still have a feeling that Team Worldwide could clutch this out, but at the same time, Suco de Laranja might have it in the bag.
Now, MFG definitely showing some promise with those round-winning frags, but he's also definitely not getting those general picks. You see, he's basically lower than the rest of his team when it comes to notoriety, but picking out that round pretty fast.
Clean sweep for Team Worldwide this time. It's a bit of a reversal of the last game.
And here's where we see it. Team Worldwide is showing a lot of skill right now. This is by far the closest game that Suco de Laranja has played.
I'd agree. Normally they've just been stomping through all these players, but now this time they've been like actually kind of struggling to get like victories at times.
Alright, now I want your opinion on this, Jack. Drava, the survivor of most rounds, has just been picked, and it looks like the last player is going to be Andreas.
Andreas manages to just take out Pessoa!
Picks that last on Pide Familia, tying it up. I was going to ask, how do you play as Andreas in a 2-1 situation?
They're tied
But he
now.
just showed all tied up. Andreas showing a huge play. Who's separated here? Someone is definitely separated from their team. And it's MFG, completely cut off by the Banditos. Can he find that outlet to reconnect with his team?
Risen is looking, he's going in for the kill, but it looks like he's just a bit outnumbered. Yeah, he's gonna have to run or call for backup.
Picking Risen here is a huge deal. Risen grabs the whiskey. Andres able to sit back and reload a little bit.
Drava is cornered by 2 Banditos. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it, and he is shot down the stairs. What a painful way to go. Andres looking for a pick, but is killed off by Pessoa.
Now MFG needs to play more like Drava here. He is not showing any concern.
MFG is the last survivor.
Off the flank. MFG is about to get pushed here. Misses the kick. That could be it. Ooh, he finds it.
MFG managed to
take another round.
They have
get
the final
higher score. Is that the first time we've seen Suco de Laranja on the losing side trying to play catch up?
It looks like they're starting to get a little flustered too. I don't think they expected this big of a contender, this big of an upset. Andre has already taken out Risen, however, it looks like he might be traded.
on the flank, very comfortable in this situation, right by near a full heal. MFG getting a lot, scratch what I said before.
Andre's running for his
life. Is now
life.
showing how dangerous he can be. Ooh, but gets picked by Paidafamilia.
Andres is the last survivor. He's been leading these banditos around for a while and finally falls to one of them.
And once again, we're all tied up. I think they let the pressure get to their head right there, Team Worldwide, and they were not trying to reconcile at all. They were not trying to come together.
To be honest, I think it was more of Suco de Laranja playing smarter and not harder in this case. Alright, Paidafamilia takes out MAF-G. That's actually going to be pretty good for MAF-G.
And look at that, playing smarter, not harder. Pessoa hiding in the bush, waiting for that flank and getting that beautiful mare's leg shot.
It looks like they're trying to think of
We've seen that.
They're trying to
We've
think of more
seen
alternative
Team Worldwide
playstyles.
win these. Drava, a great survivor to have as your last man. He knows the shortcuts and secondary routes of this map pretty well.
Reminds me a lot of Scamper 9 back in the day. He when
MAF-G finds two, it's a one-on-one situation with Drava looking for the flank.
Pessoa's the only one left, but he is surrounded by a gold chest and 2 teammates. So he is heavily embedded in his position. However,
this is definitely going to come down to MAF-G. Can he get this pick? Can MAF-G push on this?
Drava managing to snipe Pessoa.
And as we saw before, Drava so good at surviving and getting those final flanks. This is match point for Team Worldwide. They can't let the pressure get to their head. They know they're dealing against the best there is. MAF-G sees the enemies. The enemies are not turning around. He might be able to get a free pick right here.
Looks like
and Andreas goes down. And MAF-G walks right into a stone wall.
That was a slaughter right there, but this time the guys are wearing yellow.
Paidafamilia calling GG. How cocky. I don't think he meant anything bad by that, but
yeah, a little bit of unintentional BM there.
Definitely trying to run here. Maybe able to catch his opponent off guard.
Chased? Oh yes, he is, and he barely manages to dodge that hit.
Gets his full heal.
However, it looks like
Andreas finding Paidafamilia. This is going to be a close one. This is for all the marbles right here. And the Desperados are together.
It looks like Andreas has gotten something out of a chest, I think.
The Banditos are on the same side, but not quite all together. It seems like Risen might be a loose pawn here. No, Risen comes back to his team.
Alright, looks like Suco de Laranja is starting to put up a siege.
Now, a flank here would be deadly because Paidafamilia just left the rest of his teammates. Going in first, Paidafamilia picks Andres.
MAF-G manages to survive against Paidafamilia, but Drava's the only one left.
Ooh, we've seen this happen 3 times already. Drava versus Risen.
Drava is the survivor of Team Worldwide often, so it won't be a question.
Drava using these back routes that the enemy team has not been able to pick up on, getting a whole reset on his position, essentially.
Risen right now is looking pretty safe. His teammates are basically shields right now. Same thing with Drava's teammates. They are closely watching over him like a hawk.
Ooh, and we might see Drava go down here.
Drava manages to barely survive.
Drava needs to run.
Drava needs to run as fast as he can and get some of that health.
Going underground, they might actually come in contact with the enemy team here.
That ultimately
Risen taking the above ground. They have the station house pushing towards cabin. A good flank here can take out Risen. He's dual wielding so effectively.
Oh, he has a show field too. That is gonna be very dangerous.
And this might be the end.
Drava manages to take out Paidafamilia.
Ooh, Andreas almost able to take out Risen, but Risen able to get that full heal and try to retreat. Now here's the thing, Andreas coming again behind. Risen out of ammo, but manages to get the last shot. If he couldn't hit that shot, that would have been...
And Drava is currently being chased to the ends of the earth.
Drava, let's see if he can use these back routes under pressure. Escaping pressure momentarily, gets the heal, maybe the flank.
I'm at a loss for words right now. He needs to run. He can't even attack Risen right now.
There's still enemies on his tail, but now he's got his friends too.
Andreas managed to kill one of them.
Pessoa still chasing. Drava has the coach gun. He's being chased still. Ooh, and that Peacemaker coming in handy. Pessoa finds the kill. MAFG needs to find Risen here. They're gonna come in contact. MAFG needs to find this pick.
Risen is basically
looking after him for MAFG.
Alright, looks like MAFG's about to start to engage the enemy.
And Andreas gets Risen!
Andreas kills Risen! GG to Team Worldwide. They have done the impossible.
Showing a huge display of great strength and team communication here.
And this was the first gold chest buy we had seen so far. GG to Andreas for thinking outside the box, and GG to Team Worldwide for finally managing to defeat the champions, essentially, of this tournament so far. And also,
let's not forget, GG to Suco de Laranja. They definitely played hard. Kept that up to a 6-5 game.
Exactly. While they did lose, they made sure that it wasn't going to be a clean sweep on them like they did for others. And they were very impressive. It was just like last round, neck and neck.
I imagine the hearts of every player in this game right now are pounding chest.
I mean, hell, I wasn't even.
We saw that gold
playing
chest essentially being but essentially being covered by Suco de Laranja, where they would not even take it, just preventing Team Worldwide from grabbing it. And as soon as they were on the run, Andreas goes for the shotgun and picks up a double kill.
Mm-hmm. Andreas using that shotgun was definitely their. I have a feeling that it's kind of their response to Hedonite's last second clutch. Kind of just like a last game, upset that completely throws off the enemy team. That's what I feel like it is, if you know what I'm saying.
And I mean, anything really goes, you know? The yellow chest, absolutely, go for it. We want to see more of that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure some people are like, oh, he had to beat them, he had to pull out the pumpy. But you know what I always say? I say, you play lame, win game.
And plus, the pump actually takes a decent amount of skill, at least compared to the coach gun.
Which we did see Drava trying to protect himself with that coach gun in the end. But also, I think, as we were talking about MVPs last time, who do you think the MVP for Suco de Laranja is?
Oh, that's tough. I think I gotta say, Drava has proven himself this match. In the last, that's
not Suco de Laranja, but keep going. Java's Team Worldwide.
Yeah, no, I was talking about... we're talking about MVPs for...
Suco de Laranja first, and then...
Honestly, I gotta think, though... Oh, that's tough. I think it's gotta still be Pessoa. Every mare's leg headshot sends my heart rate up. Oh, my God. And he does...
I agree with you. The whole team playing so well together.
Yeah, exactly.
That's those so important picks. Always just those nasty mare's leg hits.
It is so hard to come up with an MVP for Suco de Laranja because all of them play so well. But I have to choose Pessoa because he is relentless. He is just so ruthless. And
I think, as you were talking about it before, I think you're right. I think Drava definitely MVP'd for Team Worldwide. I think all of his teammates were playing so well around him. They were playing aggressive, and Drava knows those back routes so well. Great counter pick stage to pick because Drava really showed off, and he showed off how well he knows that map.
I don't know what happened, but last game Drava, I didn't really notice Drava that much. Sure, he wasn't playing bad, but he wasn't standing out like MAFG was. But in this one, he just pulled all the stops and he just went crazy on everyone and managed to.
Also, if we talk about their last match as well, which happened on Cripple Creek, that's not exactly the most closed-off map. There's a lot of open space between the buildings.
It's not a good place for surviving.
And so those kind of running strategies, those are a lot easier to pick off at long range, whereas if you go underground, you best be able to hit that mare's leg shot at long range, too.
Yeah,
which I think was the reason why they couldn't get that pick on Drava easily, because he had that run all the way through the underground. They could not hit that shot at long range, which is the weakness of the Mares, like really exploiting that.
It honestly was the weakness of Suco de Laranja in general. The tunnels were Team Worldwide. They could not be able to pull away the tunnels from their hands, and they were able to use it every time Drava was like not doing so hot or he was being surrounded. He'd just dip into the tunnels and just get completely lost in there by the enemy, and basically it allowed his teammates enough time to start picking them off and then winning.
Now, obviously, huge game for both teams. We did not see any loss of steam from Suco de Laranja either. They looked strong as ever, but they just got counterpicked, you know? They got counterplayed. And how amazing must you feel going into your next game knowing that you just took Suco de Laranja's first L in the entire tournament?
Imagine that. Like, these guys have been able to take down every other team in Group A so far. And it's not even, like, thinking about what, like, they could do with, like, the other groups. And, like, you managed to actually just defy them. You managed to say no to them. I am not going to get beaten by you. I am actually going to beat you instead. And they managed to live up to that.
I mean, after Suco de Laranja got that clean sweep on Zoro's Fighting Legion, they seemed to have, like, their head in the clouds. They looked untouchable. And right here, Team Worldwide bringing them down to earth. I got no other words for that. Such an amazing match.
It is such a. It is basically our first little like Cinderella story that we got going on here. It's pretty interesting. I like it.
And I think in the coming weeks we're gonna see. I think Team Worldwide still has one more match, and we're gonna see how they can ride this momentum and just take
definitely
down the enemies.
Because while their last game to Osteoporosis was a loss, it very much did show the skill of those teams, and basically it showed that they could pretty much win a game and stuff like that. And they managed to prove all the naysayers wrong. They're like, oh, well, Osteoporosis wiped the floor with them. No, they didn't. Oh, Team
and
Worldwide,
Osteoporosis did fight
they did
Suco de
amazing.
Laranja before. No, they fought Suco de Laranja, right?
Yeah. And they got...
That was a 3-6 game, I believe. They played hard, but we are seeing now that the reason why Team Worldwide won this match is not because they played harder. They harder. And that is the key to winning a lot of team elimination. You need that kind of research to go in.
In
order to come out on top.
Suco de Laranja has been known to play hard. They, it's worked so far for them mostly. They've been able to crush at least 3 other teams. But, but when it came to Team Worldwide, they knew what they were going into, and then they knew every way to fight against Suco de Laranja. And also, while I know Andreas is not the MVP, he still did really well. Andreas
both team leaders showed up.
They did.
I think Risen, as a player, played phenomenal, but he couldn't find those back routes and survivability options.
Only Drava could.
The last one left.
He's the one who understood everything.
That was the difference maker, which is why Team Worldwide, even though that was a very close match, Team Worldwide came out on top. Any last words from you, Jack?
I have to say, despite the amazing victory on Team Worldwide's part and the impressive run that Suco de Laranja has had, they are going to have to beware of the other groups, because they have some serious contenders for first place. Well, we got Chich, we got El Zorro the 11th. We got an Australian team, a full Australian team, stuff like that. They're also Crazy's team. Basically, they're gonna run across a lot of players who are going to challenge both of them, and if they don't find ways to beat them, then they most likely will have their winning streak ended here. Since Group A is about to end in at least 2 more games, I believe, that means we're going to be playing with Group B soon, which means that the winners and losers of Group B are going to have to be closely watched. Anyways, you got any last words to say before I close this up?
I think the coming away from this game, that's the thing that I want anybody coming away from to doubt the power of Suco. They were not made fools today. They were not by any.
Apologies.
They were simply outplayed.
You're lagging a little. You're saying that you're essentially saying that despite Suco de Laranja's skill, they are able to be beaten. And not made fools of per se, but essentially they are beatable if you.
Am I still lagging?
A little, yeah. But I think I get your message.
I'm trying to say, taken away from this match, don't count them out. This is the outlier match for them. They are still very dangerous and very heavily armed.
And now a little pissed off too that they managed to slip up on their winning streak a little. So expect them to fight even harder for another one.
Nothing more dangerous than a desperate man with a chip on his shoulder.
Exactly. All right, folks. This was Jack Clock.
And I'm Young P.
And we are signing off from the Fragonationals. I love you.